That's a very important attitude if you want to make a relationship work in an interracial relationship or international relationship. You want to be able to see that the two of you are different. At least you are perceived differently by other people in the society, by those people who don't really know a lot about you. And one of you is definitely going to be more privileged in such a situation than the other one. You are the privileged person in this situation. What you need to do is to recognize that the other person is getting mistreated by a lot of other people based on their gender, based on their race, their nationality. And what you can do is you can stand up, you can name it, and helping to involve this person in a conversation just by pulling this person inside a conversation. The one thing that my boyfriend at the time could have done is that he could have said to the bartender, like, hey, you're not really looking at my girlfriend, and you know, her cup of water is empty, you're not even pouring water into it. What are you doing? Like, you can call it out, you can name it. A lot of times it's hard for the person who was being treated unfairly to stand up, because then they can be perceived, especially as a woman, I can be perceived as angry. And you know, an angry woman in the society is never perceived well. It's hard for me to stand up for myself, and sometimes this person, the privileged person, has to stand up to help the other one. And I think the other person, the one who's not in a privileged situation, you also have the responsibility to talk about your feeling and your thoughts to your partner. This is a very important communication process, because especially if in your relationship you are this way, you're treated fairly and respectfully, equal parts. However, when other people perceive you as one person is more dominant, in charge, the other person has less power, this creates a lot of unfair feeling for this one. So it's important the one who has less power to talk to this one who has more power in terms of how am I feeling, what I'm thinking,